What Flom and his merry band of bandits have in store here as Temple Gaming looks to open up this first half with a good start, as any team should and would. But 3 walking and Spawn kind of chilling out there, waiting to set up some smokes. And stay second here. So Michael D, or 3D, Michael 3D, as he was yesterday, just has a flash, the lone flash for his teammates. All of the rest of the terrorists are holding onto armor. There's a Molotov on AZK. He is gushed down to 25 to start the round at upper by Pinecone. Elsewhere on the map, the terrorists have started to take out of the bomb. It's about to be planted. Swag finds one with a great pistol flick shot. Steel finds another one, and quickly we're seeing the prowess of iBUYPOWER here, as Pinecone does manage to return back one. My voice enables on, so Flom is freaking out on the mic right now. And moving in sight is Michael on the flank, trying to get one, and they actually just end up defusing before killing all the terrorists and clearing the site totally. So iBUYPOWER taking the first round in convincing fashion there with some great pistol play.
So yeah, Temple elected to go with armor over smokes on T-pistol, so survivability over map control, which is, you know, it's a worthwhile play. But most times that people do that is they're going to be trying to rush a point of contention really quick, and one where they can get easy access to CTs to shoot at. It didn't really happen that round. They did get the bomb down, so they might accelerate their timetable in terms of buying stuff, but it was kind of an awkward round all around. It didn't really look that well practiced, but who knows.
So ASIM is had a little overheating issue, so you'll just be hearing my dumb voice for the next few rounds. As our second round starts off, we have somewhat an aggressive buy from the CTs. They have 3 M4s, a FAMAS, and a 5.7 on Skadoodle, as the terrorists collect themselves in upper, trying to hit that inner sight. Rushing down lower, AZK is trying to find the terrorist coming in. He finds one, he finds Emog, but quickly traded out his shots. And I'm betting AZK would like to have found another one there, but quickly in support, our 3 of his teammates make that 4, as Steel finds 1, Steel finds 2, and now it's all up to Pinecone and Michael D. Michael D finds 1, Swag takes down his teammate Pinecone, and then Steel comes in to complete the hat trick. But you know, they did get that bomb plant, so all is not lost for the terrorists in that round, can it, Joe?
Oh yeah, no, they're doubling down on money. 2 consecutive plants. They've set themselves up pretty well for this.
They could buy this round should they choose to.
They have to. Terrorist side, as we just saw in the last match, can be a huge ordeal, and you need to get as many opportunities to have guns in your hands as possible. You buy early and you win that round, that means you're going to have more gun rounds in the half as opposed to saving one more time and hoping your pistols can work some magic. We're going to see an op coming in from Skadoodle, so iBUYPOWER is not fooled. They're very privy to what's about to happen. And we're going to see if Tempo's got interesting execute to try and sort of steal this round.
Steal. Get it? Because that's the player's name.
I got that one.
We did it. Alright, cast over. Puns are done. So starting off this round, the terrorists are rushing out T-Connector and Ladder. They're exploding into inner here as Flom and Swag trade 2 kills. Flom still up. Swag goes down. Pinecone finds another one. Steel is out on the bench. Swag and Steel both down for IBP. But it matters not, as Dazed and his teammates AZK and Skadoodle are looking to retake the site here. Shots and Flom are both left in the site, and AZK makes quick work of shots there, and Flom is now the last terrorist with 22 HP. Things are not looking great for him right now. The bomb has started to be, it's a fuse now, but Skadoodle's just kind of waiting for him with its aim around the corner. AZK is going to get the defuse and the 3rd round victory for iBUYPOWER, going into the 4th here, and Tempo Gaming was going to have a big buy here.
I mean, props to them for getting the bomb down 3 straight rounds. It's not an easy task. You would actually honestly take that. That sort of setup, a 3v3, bomb planted, you're sort of okay in terms of situation and positioning. But iBUYPOWER just did a rock solid retake. Daze got the big kill, the one guy just sort of sitting in between smokes and yard. And that left it into a really, really rough 3v2 because the guy sitting in the center of the site was the one who had the most control over bomb site, and losing him that quick was basically the end of the round for Tempo. We're going to see another $300 pistol eco coming in though.
But I'm liking this conservative play here from Tempo. They're choosing not to force buy. They're going to walk into Sandwich and find a kill right away. Flom with a great start for his teammates. Steel trades back Emog. Still a 4-on-4, but running into Electrical with Steel. Pinecone makes him pay. Skadoodle missing a shot at Ivy. He's not going to miss that one twice as he takes down Flom and still holds from A2. Dazed has dropped down to 6 HP, but Skadoodle doing some work with that op right now in between A3 and A2. And AZK actually playing out from by T Connector. Finds one onto shots, leaving it all to Michael D. However, there are two very low. It's not going to matter. AZK finishes them off. And that eco actually went quite well for the Terrace there for a while.
Yeah, they got a bunch of really, there's no other way to describe it, like goofy kills. Steel managed to kill the planter by doing essentially a 180 pirouette, just, you know, before he lands, hits the one shot on the guy in the smoke, which was just magical, but then immediately gets taken out. And just, you know, another teammate dies toward Ivy. It was just, again, a good play by iBUYPOWER to be resolute, not sort of get caught out. It was kind of really unfortunate. Those shots was in the perfect position to pop a guy's head as he rotated out yard, but AZK was just not that easy to hit and sort of cost him that 3v2.
So starting off this round, the 5th round, 4 rounds in the bank for iBUYPOWER, looking to make it 5. And 5 AKs for the terrorists. And I'm trying to find my pop filter right now, because I'm popping off. Bam! Ooh. And my phone apparently is popping off too. Steel goes down to 48 to start off this round. They do have an op up on Skadoodle, as he so likes to use there. Flom's actually trying to pick him from T Connector with it. And no kills just yet. 1 minute left on the clock. And like I said before, 5 AKs, no ops for the Terrace, and it looks like they're going to try and take inners. AZK is playing by the bomb train. He finds one, but what cost is he's 87 damage down to him. Shots takes him out, but Daze quickly in return takes out Shots. The bomb is down outside sight, and the CTs have rotated. And Swag's just peeking corners looking for lurks. And Pinecone goes down in sight to Steel. And quickly, the terrorists are falling apart at the seams here yet again. Michael is the last remaining terrorist looking to fight with Steel here. And Daze from the flank takes him down, and iBUYPOWER in commanding lead right now.
Yeah, so it appears to be, I mean, you'll see this a lot with iBUYPOWER setups, is that they tend to not keep anybody dead center of yard. The A bomb site, if you don't know what yard I mean by yard. So what Daze will do is he'll rotate in between Z and inner bomb site depending on where the action is. In that round it proved huge as AZK managed to get one and roughly a half terrorist on the execute, but Daze being able to cut down the subsequent site cross and force them to all stay on the sidewalk side, you know, provided enough time for iBUYPOWER to rotate and cut down everyone else.
So round 6. Here we have Emong trying to take the side. He gets dropped by Electrical from the rifle of Swag, but quickly running through smoke was Flom to trade him out. And the terrorists are still in this round. There are still 4 players up for each team. Daze is looking to rotate here and get some kills through the smoke. Swag, or Steel, pardon me, is dropped very low. AZK goes down. That's a big kill there for Pinecone as Tempo Gaming finds himself now with an advantage, up 1 body here, trying to slowly muscle their way into the A site. However, Daze is still playing inner, and he quickly catches Pinecone with his knife out. Daze playing good not to over-rotate. That is some composure right there from iBUYPOWER, or iBUYPO, if you're reading the tags in game. The bomb, however, is rotating into inner in Pinecone's footsteps as the number 3 player Daze is playing the backside. Michael's just going to try and get over there and plant the bomb, and Daze is just going to run up here. They get the bomb plant as Skadoodle takes down Flom, and there is only one more terrorist again. That is Michael D, the last terrorist here. Did get the bomb plant, so not a total rout for the terrorist there, but he's still playing on the back of site. He gets touched down by Daze there, and there you have it. iBUYPOWER picking up another round here, and tonight it is all CTs, baby.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing so far. What could have been absolutely brutal was AZK rotating a little too quickly into a yard execute, because who could blame him? They've made their yard executes fairly obvious, and he's trying to catch some quick flank kills. But that turned into a 4-on-3, and it forces Daze to dedicate inside.
And it looks like, I just want to mention Asim here has cooled off his potato, and I guess he's joining us back on the cast.
Yeah, I do play on what Mark the Shark calls a microwave. It's just a crappy laptop, and it's been overheating recently. Need a reformat or something. But I am back. Not quite back in the server yet, as I'm waiting on server info, and here it comes. A little update for me, what I missed?
We're sitting on 6-0, going on 7-0, as it is a slaughter in yard for Tempo. Just really solid CT defense and a bit of indecision by Tempo in their one real chance. As AZK sits top ladder, gets traded out, now it's a 3-on-1, or 2-on-1 for Flom with bomb.
So we see a lot a pair of grenades, but Skadoodle's having none of that. As he runs down lower, and Skadoodle doing what he does best with that AWP, making that 7-0 for iBUYPOWER. So I hope no one bet the farm on Tempo Gaming.
No, I just joined, and I can already tell that's probably Hasn't been the best idea so far.
By the way, there's no
Struggling.
betting for this match, and
there
we don't
isn't?
condone gambling. So, all right.
That's the
Onside.
1-2 punch.
But it
Win-
looks like iBUYPOWER is going with their default setup, as I assume they've been using all game with 2 inner. Here comes Tempo Gaming. Faking outside is Flom all by himself, trying to get some sort of pick. Going back inner.
Woo! Steal picks up one there on Michael D, and in return on the flank is Flom. And I believe Asim, if you're having some trouble there.
I am back, and
Are
it
you
is a
back?
2v4 situation. Whiskadoodle with the op in. Wasn't watching from his perspective. That looks like a beautiful shot onto shots, making this a 2v3, evening out the numbers just a little bit. Skadoodle making them even more, even with another frag onto Pinecone, who is in the bomb site. Gonna run up, get caught off guard by Emong. Emong getting his first frag of the game with a little CZ auto onto Skadoodle. Here's Swag with 1, showing what he can do. That is a clutch. He picks up the op, gonna throw a flash. Get on the bomb, 3-2, get the frag, no time, loses the op.
I think
Everyone loses their gun.
Skadoodle that round running up with the op. I think that cost their team dearly that round, is getting up close on that CZ player. That's what happens.
You know, actually, as much as I want to agree with you, Ricky, I'm going to have to politely say otherwise. The biggest thing that cost iBUYPOWER is actually something every CT team needs to incorporate into inner. It turned it into an instant 5-on-3, and that just, you know, as CTs on this map, is hard to compensate with.
So your argument is that Tempo won that round. My argument is that iBUYPOWER lost that round.
Potato, potato. I mean, Tempo did, as we're
Not
seeing
potato,
a quick
exactly.
plant smoke outside. I'll describe it later. It's a 3-on-4.
Yeah, well, Swag's pretty much just like, hey, I'm here and I'm really good at this game, and
Remember, I'm
I'm just
Swag.
gonna kill everyone. So that just happened, and still Swag just finds, oh my god, finding a hat trick that round. Dave's getting a kill and AZK both getting kills that round, and just like that, it's 8-1, and the round win bonus or the round loss bonus is gone for Tempo Gaming.
And
There's
that's
Skadoodle messing around with his teammate, just trying to booty bump him off the bomb. But I'm sure he has something more important to say, Cannon.
get the defuse any way you can, folks. No, I'm to the point though. Tempo kind of scraped by the one round they won though. They peeked wide way too much on that retake, and it was sort of a miracle that Emong was just sort of in the perfect spot for Skadoodle not to expect it. Tempo seems a little too reliant on outer takes that involve a lot of smokes, trying to fight people while those smokes are up, and just, you know, hoping for the best. It's essentially a Hail Mary pass every single time they try and execute yard. They're getting the kills, they're getting the bomb down, they're just not holding post.
But since they won that round, they lose the money round bonus, so they can't afford an op this round. Still, they have all AKs across the board, but Flom peeking out mid, running to the op of Skadoodle. That's never a good idea, contesting Skadoodle from a long range when he has an op in hand. But once again, I think Flom is just trying to throw a fake outer as the inner take is on. ACK able to find one as he's sitting on top of the pop dog. Through smoke lower, they hold back those guys at lower, and it's paid off greatly as he's able to fall back and get another frag steal rotating in from the Z connector. Gonna try and get these last 2 kills of the round. AZK once again with the hat trick already. Make that a 4K for AZK, taking out every single person that came to his bomb site. He's putting up a sign that B bomb site is closed for business.
It's a really balanced scoreboard right now for iBUYPOWER. There is literally a 3-kill spread between the bottom fragger and the top fragger. Swag has this, like, the second most amount of frags, and well, I guess third, because Steel and AZK both have 11, and he's bottom fragging. So that's how balanced this is when you have your person almost top fragging at the bottom of the scoreboard as a result of the scoring system in Counter-Strike Go. But it's going to be a save here for Tempo Gaming. Michael's shots and Ebong are going to run out and try and get something at ladder. AZK makes quick work of Pinecone as he tries to run in. AZK pushed up through that smoke and just went to town. He is down to 13 HP after taking 87 from Pinecone. Shots is there in the back of Brown Hall, and I'm going to quickly jump in an auto director here as Dags takes down shots, and this round is not going good. This eco round is not going good for the T's, but it's as much as you can expect for a bunch of pistolers versus the fully armed ESCA, CEVO, run of the mill. They win everything. So and it's definitely not a position you want to be in here. The bomb is down or getting towards the planting position on A. It looks like Michael Leach is kind of trying to Hail Mary plant here, not without a pistol battle first against Steel. He manages to drop Steel, and going for the knife was Dazed, but Swag, his patience wore thin and just drops him with the USP to make it 10-1 in favor of iBUYPOWER.
Days going for the knife kill just shows where the mindset of iBUYPOWER is right now. Up 10-1. Probably for our viewers' sake and for our sake, this would have been a little better if iBUYPOWER had not won that knife round, or even if they did win, choosing to go on the T side, making things more entertaining. Maybe Tempo can hold them off a few rounds. But iBUYPOWER, of course, right now, with all of the momentum, as they should on the CT side, and this could easily be a thing where we saw last game, all they have to do is win 2 rounds on their T side for it to be over, so pistol in next round. But the bomb is going to go down here for Tempo with all 10 members of both teams still standing. Steel, however, going to change that, pushing up on the bomb site, getting Flom, who was the bomb planter. Steel with the second frag. You make it a third. Can he get the fourth? He spotted him ladder, and Steel with 4. All that's up to Michael Deeks. Can Steel get the ace? Michael D with 1 on to Swag. I believe that's Skadoodle sticking the bomb, so this is definitely going to round for iBUYPOWER, and Michael D looks like he's going to try to just run away. High next to the movement, Steel's chase, and not only for the ace, but to stop the save.
That wasn't an eco. That wasn't an eco. Everyone just died that fast with guns and armor.
Yep.
That's, wow.
Steel doing what Steel does best.
Shooting people, cussing people out. I don't know.
Counter-Strike, dude.
Love Steel. I love him a lot. No homo. Tempo, again, we're just seeing the same sad song. We're going to keep singing it until they change the tune. And we're going to smoke yard, we're going to smoke execute a site, we're going to get early kills, just not be able to hold the post plan. And it's just brutal out there. So,
we're starting this round with a little 4-on-4 action here. It's Pinecone and AZK are both on the bench. And, gonna jump into Auto Director here real quick as Steel goes down to shots. That is a big pickup for him, and some what's that word? I'm not a pessimist. I'm an optometrist.
Optimistic.
Yeah, so some optimism here for the terrorists as they actually get it down to a 4v1, and Shots is on the cusp of finding an ace here. And Skadoodle with it's Skadoodle. He's got enough money to buy ops probably till the end of the game here. Sitting on 12.7k, he headshots Emong, and perhaps Shots is going to go for the ace here. He is only
his frags this round.
Yeah, right you are. He is only at 20 HP, hanging around in CT spawn. And Skadoodle's just going to hang out. He's content hanging out at Hell. And really, Temple Gaming seemed to do something right there.
Do you want them? Again, it's no big secret. iBUYPOWER, again, it's good to change things up on CT, but when things are working this well, you kind of have to sort of let the dogs go and make them beat you. Don't give them a chance to beat you. So the big turn right there was AZK, who normally plays passive in sight, pushed up upper inner through a smoke, gets one but immediately gets traded. This is something I'll harp on till the day I die. Early 1-for-1 trades as a CT team is one of the worst possible outcomes. You just gain almost nothing.
Absolutely, and here's a little fun fact. iBUYPOWER coming to 2 ops and the auto sniper on Swag, so 3 scoped weapons that will be holding down the outer bomb site. So Tempo Gaming decides to go out there. If they don't have the smokes in the right coverage, this could be over very, very quickly. Tempo Gaming once again without the op. Looks like an inner execute is what's happening as Daze and AZK are going to try and fight it off. Flom already in the bomb site, going to get AZK. Daze taking down Flom with a quick 1-for-1 trade. The bomb site still being held down by Daze. He's all by himself, but here comes the rotate from Swag. Skadoodle's still waiting outside. Steel has pushed up T-spawn. He's going to be on a late flank behind the terrorists. Pinecone shots with the bomb at Brown Hall upper. Daze waiting for their peek if they make a wrong move. Bad peek here. There's Daze finding a few shots, missing every shot. Shots running out. Wide peeking, trying to get any frag, but nothing get him. Pinecone comes around the corner and does eventually get the frag onto Daze. Now the bomb site is open, but Swag still holding it back from Z Connector. Bomb goes down. Pinecone and Emong still remaining for the terrorists. Shots being exchanged. Still no one dead. Still a 2 versus 3 situation. Here comes Emong. Unable to connect with that frag. On to believe that was Swag. So that's just unfortunate for Emong. He could have made that huge impact on the round if you got that frag and was able to fall back to lower, but that's not what's going to happen. What does happen is iBUYPOWER is going to defuse the bomb and get their 12th round going into the last round of the half.
It's a tough pill to take for Tempo because, again, they got an early 1-for-1, and then another demon that sort of haunted them so far is indecisiveness in mid-round play. They had a golden opportunity earlier in this half on a gun round, getting a pick quick at yard, and then just proceeded to do nothing with it. And again, we saw basically a run back of that right there. You get an early 1-for-1, either commit to the inner sight or commit to the outer sight, because you're going to wind up catching people in transition. They just didn't, take advantage of that opportunity, and it cost them a round. And T rounds are really hard to come by.
And there you have it, starting off this round. Skadoodle is picking down Ivy. He's actually just going to reverse flash and repeat there. The smoke goes down. Steel starts off the round with the kill shots, trades him out. And Swag getting a kill with that auto sniper. And turning it in quick fashion for the CTs as they are holding inner. The bomb is down between T-Con and E-Box. Skadoodle gets one right there at Ivy. Flom sneaks out from hell, gets one. He knows that Daze is up in heaven. He's smoked off. Daze is going to peek just as Flom turns around, but Flom manages to look back just in time. And AZK and Skadoodle, it is all up to them. An auto snipe and an op for the CTs. Looking to quickly end this. Oh my gosh. So peeking out was Michael D from Ivy area. Didn't get one. Flom is on the flank though, or on the other side. He's going to look to just try and get in sight and plant. Skadoodle standing there with the op. They can't really rush, I guess, unless it's with their pistols. But Flom playing from the back of train fires off a couple shots at AZK there in Z Hall. He's gonna peek again with the Glil, and hiding at the garbage bin or toxic, call it what you will, is AZK, and he goes down to Flom. And Tempo Gaming looking to take this last round of the first half here, and it looks like they will. As Flom picks up 4 that round, so Flom went huge with 2 4Ks there in the last. How many rounds was that? No,
that was shots. You got the other one.
That was shots, yeah. So 2 4Ks for both of the Tempo Gaming players there, who round off the scoreboard right now. Sitting at 13 and 13 is Flom. Shots is sitting at 9 and 14. Michael D sitting at 6 and 12. Pinecone also sitting at 6 kills, but with 15 deaths. And Emong at a lowly 1 and 15.
That 1 kill does tell the story of a round, though. If he did not manage to grab that 1 frag on Skadoodle, Tempo would be sitting at 13-2, not 12-3. So not all kills are created equal. Disclaimer.
Too deep, dude.
Oh, thanks, I know.
3 deep, 5 me.
3 deep, 5 me. So what we're gonna wind up seeing now, ultimately, is if Tempo can sort of pull together a comparable but obviously superior CT side. You hope to death that those 2 rounds that they sort of threw, 2 gun rounds they threw away on T side don't come back to haunt them, but hey, who knows? But it all starts with pistol. If they don't win this, it's going to be probably a quick 16-3, 16-4.
Absolutely, that's what I want to make. If they don't win this pistol, they're not going to have enough time to get the economy going, get the momentum going. They'll be dropped before they can even blink, and the bomb goes down already for the terrace. However, a lot of damage has been dealt onto AZK. Steel boosting on the E-Box. Interesting boost coming in from Steel and his teammate Skadoodle. Guess pays off with the frag. Here goes shots on the bomb, but Skadoodle through the smoke gets one. Looks like the CTs are just trying to get on that bomb, hoping that smoke stays up and they can stick it, but no one's sticking it. Michael D on the complete flank, and makes it a 1 versus 2 as he gets 2 frags. Swag just running around, trying to hide, trying to do anything he can, and what he can do is get the frag to end the round. Michael D going down. iBUYPOWER with the pistol round, 13-3.
I love that boost. Skadoodle
Never seen it
boosted Steel
before.
above the E-Box, and he actually managed to get a kill there. So that was like, if you're watching from home, take notes, kiddos. That was sick. I know I'm going to do that.
And it was a great wrinkle on what's become a very common pistol round amongst North American teams, which is smoke yard plant at the barrel. They threw a bunch of really good execute flashes such that Tempo couldn't even react. The bomb was basically down and people were barely hurt before the action started.
Oh my god. Emong finally getting a second kill, already matching his last. Skadoodle and Steel answering back, chiming in with a couple kills there. And now it is a 4-on-1. How many times have I seen Michael D being the last player alive for his team? As 14-3 is now your score, as Michael D does fall to the gunwork of IBP. And going into the 18th here, I don't really see Tempo Gaming doing anything.
Well, you gotta hope that they're gonna buy. I don't think that they can win. I mean, let me rephrase that. I'm not sure many teams have it in them to win 12 consecutive rounds and force overtime. You have to play to win this round, in my mind, or you're just sort of not doing your job.
I didn't get a chance to look last round as the round is over too quickly, as this team is going to be going in the same fashion. Did they pistol armor last round?
Did they just pistol pause this round? Oh no, the HLTV crashed for me.
Oh,
Sorry,
no,
I
we're
just
good.
lagged.
We're back.
It's back.
That was wow.
Shots with the 1 years beyond in days. Making this a 3-on-3, but of course the HP, the equipment value, the armor, the gun favor, everything in favor of iBUYPOWER. Same with the frags. It was a 3 versus 3, now it's a 3 versus 0 as they get 3 frags in quick succession. 15-3 now going into the last round.
That little pause there, that's like what happens when you get blackout drunk and play Counter-Strike. You're just like, whoa, where did that round go?
You wake up with a Negev in your hand, wondering why you suddenly have 16k.
So, ooh, look at this play. Gaming's winning the round. Sorry, that was I'm just fast forwarding to my dreams right now. But Skadoodle's just gonna run out T-Con with his teammates. Flom and Iman combining to get 2. Skadoodle returns back, and he's gonna jump on that sandwich train and just look in his sight and get 1. Swag returns back, and shots in Pinecone now. The last 2 CTs make that just Pinecone shots was dispatched by Swag, who Pinecone in return takes out Steel there. So it's now a 1v1 Swag versus Pinecone, and Swag is just an aim machine. Pinecone doing some fancy play there. He's going to eat a grenade here shortly, but it's actually not going to do very much. He's going to run around, dance with some grenades, and now it is a one-on-one, as we've seen here. Pinecone peeking Swag from the back of Bond Train. Swag sees him, moves out toward the E-box. He's going to peek that back train. Swag is at 100 HP. Pinecone is just at a measly 30 with no head armor. And Swag's just going to come out spraying and ends the game. There you have it. 16-3. And we see some little drops here. A P250 Sand Dune there for shots to add insult to injury. And actually
sell that for about 3 cents.
Oh, yeah.
He's making a profit.
So really, I think that was just kind of tempo gaming. Maybe just being outclassed by, I guess, the world-class talent that is iBUYPOWER. And I don't really see it any other way.
I don't know if I'd stretch it that far. As bad as it looks for tempo, getting only 3 rounds, it's that kind of map. If you have a really good CT side and you win pistol on T side, you're gonna get those scores. What people really should take out of this is that their T side is pretty okay. I mean, it's not commendable in many regards, but the things that they are good at are getting those early kills, or at least trying to start to get 1v1s or early 1-for-1 exchanges. Getting the bomb down, it's just they need to sort of have a better plan for what's going to happen after that bomb's on the ground, or that bomb is ticking down. It didn't really look like they had the cohesiveness, coordination to deal with it, deal with the iBUYPOWER retake, or deal with the sort of weird positioning. But when they were given opportunities, they took full advantage of them. That's that, though. 16-3, you get a good CT side, you win pistol, you're pretty much guaranteed to crush.
So we're going to be switching streamers after this short video. Stay tuned, folks. We have some more Counter-Strike coming up. I'm Ricky Rath. Radon, Greg is our streamer today. Cannon Chow and Asen both join me. Jerome was in channel. I totally effed that up. Just play the video. I'm leaving.